Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Your Children Are Not Your Children, a poem by Khalil Gibran. Khalil Gibran was a Lebanese American poet and a philosopher, and this poem is a part of his book The Prophet, which was published in 1923. This book speaks about life, love, work, and human values, and this poem focuses on the relationship between parents and children. He says parenthood is not about ownership, that is, you don't own your children, it is about guidance. You should only guide your children. This is a radical idea that challenges traditional beliefs because traditionally we believe that our children are our own and we have all the rights over them. And he says that children have their own lives and parents should help them only to grow without controlling them. The poem starts with a woman who is also a mother who stands near Al Mustafa holding a baby. And she asks Mustafa to talk about children. Mustafa tells her that children do not belong to their parents even though it is the parents who give birth to them. And according to Mustafa, children are born from life's longing, which means that God is their true creator and it is not human beings who created the children. He says children come into the world through the parents, which is a acknowledged truth. And though children are biologically connected to their parents, they do not truly belong to the parents. Human can only create a body. It is God who gives their life. Therefore, children belong to God. And he says that parents can love their children deeply, but at the same time, they should not force their thoughts on them because children have their own minds and their own ideas. And parents should provide for their children's bodies and not for their souls. He says that all souls belong to the same house, that is the universal spirit. And this house of tomorrow is where souls go after the body dies. And each soul has its own place in that house, and parents cannot enter their children's spiritual place there. And parents may wish their children to be like them, and they would try to shape their children to fit their own way of life. But he wants the parents not to make the children like them. Life only moves forward and cannot go backward. And the best way to live is to focus on the present moment. If parents understand this, they will think carefully before forcing their ideas on their children. He says parents are like bow and children are like arrow. God uses parents to send children into the world. The arrow, that is a child, moves forward because the bow gives it strength. So the parent is needed to the child. And God is like an archer who carefully aims the arrow at its target. This shows that parents should be flexible and supportive like the bow so that their children can grow well in mind and spirit. But if a parent is stubborn in their thinking and they can help their children grow spiritually, it is like a bow that bends without breaking, makes the arrow fly faster. That should be understood. And God, who is the archer, loves both the arrow, that is a child, and the bow, who are the parents. And when God holds the arrow, they should not fear or break. And the parents must stay firm and flexible so that their children can reach their ultimate goal. Khalil Gibran's poem teaches us that children are not our possessions but independent souls with their own paths. By avoiding control and embracing selflessness, parents can help their children grow mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Now let's read the poem. And a woman who held a babe against her bosom said, "Speak to us of children." And he said, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children are living, arrows are sent forth. The archer, that is God, sees the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he is written in capital letters, so it refers to God, bends you with his might, and his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness, For even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves also the bow that is stable. That is, he says God loves both of you. And only if you go according to the will of God, you will also be happy, and you will also allow your children to grow and prosper in this life. Saying this, he ends the poem. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.